Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dearest brothers and sisters in Islam, welcome to the New Muslim Academy and our series Islamic Morals, Manners and Etiquettes. I hope you're all doing well. And in today's episode, I want to discuss the Islamic manners pertaining to invitations that we get. Yes, Islam is not just a religion, it's an entire way of life. It's also taught us rules, mannerisms, etiquettes. It's given us advice about invitations that we receive. What has Islam said about this? Well, Islam says that if a Muslim invites you, then it's recommended for you to accept the invite. Okay, except one invite, and that is the walima invite. The walima invite is an invitation to a wedding banquet. Right? So a couple got married, and now they have a ceremony, and they've specifically invited you. Here, the scholars of Islam say that Islam teaches us that it is compulsory to accept that invite. It's compulsory to attend. And here, by attendance, we mean attendance, not eating, but at least attendance. Because some people say, due to dietary requirements, I won't go. So Islam is saying no. With regards to the wedding invite, it's compulsory to attend. You don't have to eat, but do show up. Do show up. It's a happy occasion for them, and it will mean a lot to them if you showed up. And you don't have to show up for the entire period. You can show up for 15-20 minutes. You can show up, greet them, meet them, show them that you attended, and excuse yourself. So Islam teaches us that when we are invited, and the invitation is specific. When I say invited, it's not like, for example, I come into an open gathering and there's people who I know and people who I don't know, and I say, I'm inviting you all to come and have a meal with me. And then I say, okay, do I have to go? What does Islam teach us about this one? Islam says these rules apply to specific invites. Yeah. So someone you know invites you for a meal. If it's not the wedding banquet invite, it's recommended. So it's not compulsory, but Islam encourages us. Make time for it. You'll be rewarded. You'll be rewarded. We all have things to do, but don't treat this invite as not important. No, from an Islamic perspective, you have the opportunity to build paradise, to be rewarded. Every time we're rewarded, we build paradise. So because you have the opportunity to build paradise, this is an opportunity. Right? So when we say something is recommended in Islam, it means if you do it, Allah Almighty, God Almighty will reward you. Because sometimes we see this today. Someone invites us and we don't even, give it a second's worth of thought. We just excuse ourselves and it's not even important to us. But Islam is saying, no, if your Muslim brother invites you or a sister invites a Muslim sister, give it thought. I know you have a lot of things to do, but add this to one of those things that you should be considering doing. And if you can, without bringing harm to yourself, take the opportunity. Why? Because it's a means of building paradise. You will bring happiness to the heart of your brother or sister. Now, if you can't, then also show it importance in terms of how you excuse yourself. Because some people are dismissive, right? I'm sorry, I got things to do. No, this is not going to, make them feel honored. And we should make people feel honored. So Islam teaches us that if we can't attend, then we should excuse ourselves in a befitting manner. How do we excuse ourselves in a befitting manner? We excuse ourselves in a befitting manner by making it known to them that their invite is important to us, but due to short notice, due to all these other things, sadly, I won't be able to attend. I want to miss out. Please forgive me. Hopefully another time. So this is from the etiquettes of Islam. Now, Islam does tell us that there is an exception, and that is if there's misguidance that's going to happen at the place of the invite, right? There's going to be haram, forbidden practices that will be taking place there. Then in that circumstance, you shouldn't attend. Yeah, in that circumstance, you shouldn't attend. Even the wedding banquet invite, even though it's compulsory to attend that one, even that one, if there's misguidance and forbidden practices that will be part and parcel of the ceremony, then Islam lifts the obligation and says, here you're excused, you don't have to attend. Why? Because attending in the first place was to maintain your faith. But now there's bad practices there. You're going to go there. That's going to harm your faith. And protecting your faith comes first. So there's an exception. The exception is if someone invites you to something and that place of invite will have forbidden practices, then here Islam says you shouldn't attend. And there's no recommendation for you to attend in terms of the general invite, and no obligation for you to attend in terms of the wedding banquet invite. If you have any questions about these episodes, please do contact helpdesk@newmuslimacademy.org, and inshallah further clarity will be shared. Until next time, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.